Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, Blessings Corner. So if you would like to see how I turn this cabbage into this Nigerian fufu, keep watching. So all you'll be needing here is a food processor or blender, and then cabbage, any size you want, depending on how big you want your food to be. Then some water, not hot water, that's just normal water. And then some sieve kind of thing to remove the water. You can use new pillowcase, or you can use cheesecloth, just something to remove the excess water from the cabbage. And then of course you're going to need a bowl where the water would drip right into. Okay, so put your cheesecloth into the bowl, set it aside, then cut your cabbage into tiny pieces. Okay, this way it will be easier to blend it. So when I started the ketogenic diet, the first thing that I knew I was going to miss was my native food, which is fufu and soup. But thank God to people that have tried it, I found that I could actually use this in place of starchy fufu, and I've never ever gone back since then, and I've really enjoyed it. And with the help of it, I'm pretty sure that I would be giving up on this diet anytime soon. So go ahead and add into your blender and add some water to help it to blend into the blender or food processor. And then I start with a low power for it to, a low pressure for it to kind of just cut it into tiny pieces before I start out with medium one to blend it all up. As you can see here, it's blended like a puree, and then add it to your sieve. Maybe it can be your cheesecloth or pillowcase, anyone you're using, and start the process all over again. That's just simply it, you know, until you get the amount you want. So this cabbage fufu, it can actually stay in the refrigerator for some days, you know, so you can do a big batch, but not too big, because I haven't kept it in the fridge more than 3 days. Okay, so but you could give it a try and see how it goes. So here everything is blended. As you can see, it has turned from vegetable into something mushy, you know. So for people that, especially maybe Africans, Nigerians that have done fufu, it just looks like the process when you are doing the main fufu back home. You know, you put it in something to remove the water as well. A very fun and interesting experience I had as a child. So just go ahead and wring out the water. We don't need water, okay? The water is just going to make the whole cabbage bitter. So maybe you're planning on maybe blending it all, then drying it so you can keep it in the fridge or package it. You have to remove the water, okay? You have to remove the water. Go ahead, string every last bit of water as much as you can. As you can see, I brought it to the sink now, and I'm removing the water. Then use something heavy. I used my water bottle just to place on top. If you have anything heavier, place it on top to help the remaining water to go out. Okay, so here you can see after some minutes, I think 40 minutes or 50, it's all done. See here, it has turned to this powdered wet mush. Okay, it actually reminds me of gari that we use in my local language, the very fine gari. And put it in a pan on a low heat. We are going to make it now in a pan on a low heat. I get my wooden spoon, so I'm going to keep stirring this and rest my arms between intervals. Stir this so you can remove the moisture there. Okay, that is why we are stirring, so that the moisture will go out and the vegetable, which has now turned to our swallow, will come together. Okay, so that is basically all I'm doing. Stir, 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 help the moisture to leave, and remember, on a low heat or it will burn. Now, as you can see, it looks more clumpy than it was before, and here even clumpy, as you can see. And it cannot mold yet, okay, but it's getting together. To help it mold now, I'm going to be adding my psyllium husk. You can use xanthan gum or psyllium husk, okay, anyone you prefer. But if you're using xanthan gum, you should, as I'm using here, if you're using xanthan gum, you should add just a little bit, because xanthan gum is really powerful. Use a little bit of it to stir together, and it's going to help it to come together as a swallow. If you like this video so far, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share this video, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, Blessings Corner, for more recipes like this. And of course, leave in the comment section below, if you're on the ketogenic diet, what other options do you use for your swallow, especially if you're African, Nigerian. What other options do you use to make your swallow? And of course, if you try this, I would like to know how it turned out. So I'm just stirring it for 2 to 3 more minutes just to cook everything together. Nothing serious. So as I said before, with the discovering of this swallow, it has really helped me to have confidence that I can go on with this ketogenic diet. So now, as you can see, it can now mold very well. It can mold like fufu that we know back home, and it really saved me a lot on this diet, because I can't imagine giving up my traditional soups, especially those ones that fit into the ketogenic diet. So with this, you can eat it with okra soup, with egusi soup, with light soup, that is nsala, of course, without the cornstarch or the potato or pounded yam. So here I go ahead and put it in a nylon just to help form it into a ball. And this is what we got. I was so excited when I ate this, and I'm like, oh, thank goodness. So this is how I turned from this vegetable to this swallow. Of course, share this video. It can be of big help to anyone in the Nigerian ketogenic diet or Africans as a whole. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye. Bye.